Bonjour everyone, this is Janika to Natural. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be about the controversy that's about Shana and Jemthemovie. I was watching Lovely Tea 2013, Lovely Tea 2002, and she made a good point about why they had to pick up a lighter skin for the role of Shana for Gem and the Holograms, the movie. I grew up in the 90s as well, and my favorite doll and my favorite singer of all time in the old cartoons and everything was Gem. And me, personally, I wanted to become Gem because she was a singer, she was a lead singer, and she had her own career, she was working with kids, and she was, she was doing her own thing. And most of these women as well. And I saw, who they picked. They picked Aurora Perrineau, and she's a daughter of Harold Perrineau, who is a black man, dark skin. He played on Sons of Anarchy. I haven't seen that movie, but there was Best Man, Holiday. So I'm a little bit, I'm not against people who protest. I understand, Shana was a dark-skinned woman, but I understand also, Aurora, she probably feels more as a black woman than as a white woman. You never know what's going on, and there's a lot of backlash against her, but at the end of the day, it's not her fault. It's the director of the movie, because even the creator of Gem and the Holograms, apparently she didn't even know that what was happening. That there was a movie about to be made, and there's a lot of things like that going on also. That's Hollywood, and from what I see, they're probably taking that for the next generation, not even for what's going on right now, probably for 5 years old, because I looked at the cast members that they chose right now, and they all look very young. Gem and the Holograms were in about probably 20s, 30s, and they had their own career already. So I don't know how they're gonna do that for that movie. The guy created, the director, he created he did the movie G.I. Joe the movie, so we'll see about that. And there's a lot of controversies about a lot of things. I have to give it up to the director, because that's the best marketing plan that he could do for himself right now, because people do not watch TV as like they used to. People do not go to the movies as they used to, so you need people to just go see that movie and create controversy, and that's part of the new type of social media. You cannot just put your music out there or movie out there and think that it's just going to sell by itself. You have to create controversies, and you have to use, tools like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, and everything. So I understand why he did that. To me, it's not okay, because I really love Gem and the Holograms, but I understand it because that's part of what's going on right now. I'm not saying, that she's not good and she's not a good actress. I've never heard of her as, any other movies, so we'll see what's gonna happen. But it's like Josie and the Pussycat when it came out. I remember it was a dark-skinned woman as well, and, there wasn't as much backlash as, Shana. And, in Josie and the Pussycat, the black woman role was played by Rosario Dawson, which, she did an incredible job, and look at her now, So, my question is also to the movie director, why they have to wait after Hollywood to make those type of movies? Like, why can't we have like a black director who has the greatest idea making, a Gem the movie? Because that movie was probably one of the few, the cartoon was one of the few that has all type of nationalities. You had Asia, the Asian woman, you have Kimberly, who was the Mexican American, you have Gem, you had you had different nationalities, and they were all working together, they were all working for good. And that was part of the 90s as well. When I grew up, I remember people were not into money that much. It was mostly about your passion and what you wanted to do with yourself, and life was just good like that. nowadays it's really about the grind, the money, and probably that's what the movie director was thinking. He wants to make a sure hit with, you know, that movie, because I don't know, greed, I don't know, that's him. You know, I'm not against him, I'm just saying about what's going on right now. But you know, it's Hollywood also, so what do you expect? And I just had good memories about Jam and Holograms. I was like daydreaming for a second. I remember my favorite song was I Got My Eyes on You. I'm not gonna sing it because I'm sick today. The temperature's been really weird over here. 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's cold. See, the sun has disappeared, but it's okay. And yeah, so let me know what you think about that thing, because I want to be against that, but at the same time I'm always thinking about myself, like imagine if I was the one who had a daughter that was mixed and she wanted to be a black woman in a movie, and that's her first role. Like what would you do? You know, would you say no, you can't do it because you're not dark skinned enough? You know, I grew up in Canada, and I never really heard about dark skin, light skin until I moved here in America. And it's funny because to me, when I grew up in Canada, white people is just like, you know, you're white, you're black, and that's it. There's no middle part, or there's no lighter shade or darker shade and things like that, you know. Probably for the people, not for me, but I don't know. It's just, it's very a very delicate topic, because I know also people, they want to have equality for everybody when they want to apply for roles, when they want to audition for roles. And you know, I'm a singer-songwriter actress, and I understand, you know, part of what's going on. People want equality, but at the same time they want to keep things the way they are. So you already know what's gonna happen. She's gonna have interviews, and she's gonna be like, well, I'm part, you know, black. You know, Paula Patton, she's mixed, and she doesn't have any problem. I think she's mixed, but she doesn't have any problem, you know, having roles. So we'll see what's gonna happen. It's very delicate. I don't want to talk too much about it, because I have some people in my family who's mixed, and I would be happy for them if they could get the role, even if they're not exactly the shade as the person in the, you know, the original character, because you don't know what's the vision of the director. So we'll see what's gonna happen. So on that note, let me know what you think. Please thumbs up the video down or whatever, and please subscribe to my channel. And I'm vlogging every day until May 5th approximately, because I missed some days. So yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye bye.